Cooking with the pizzas. Hey guys, you're watching Cooking with the Pizzas, and today we're making a lobster tail stuffed with crab meat. All right. Okay, so let's get into the ingredients. We have a half of scallion that has been chopped up. We have 4 medium-sized lobster tails. We have an 8-ounce container of jumbo lump crab meat. We have 1/4 stick of butter, which is unsalted. We have a half a cup of mayo. We have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. We have 1 clove of garlic. We have 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper because I like it spicy. We have 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. We have 1 packet of Old Bay crab cake mix. And I know I don't usually tell you the ingredients because I don't get paid by these companies, but I just feel like it's important that you use the Old Bay crab cake seasoning mix, okay? 1 packet. And I also have 1 egg. Well, it's 1 egg yolk, okay? So those are our ingredients. Let's get to cooking with the pizzas. All right, guys, so here's the part that I don't like. But it has to be done. So now we're going to have to go ahead and cut these bad boys open. All right, so what you're going to do is first, you're going to try to take your finger and put it in like this. All right, that brings the meat down a little bit because you don't really want to cut the meat. All right, so what we're going to do is we want to try not to do that. So we're going to first cut it like that. Okay? Try to. And this hurts. This really hurts. Just so you guys know, this hurts. And see how that's getting a little bit salty. But it is what it is. Okay? It is exactly what it is. It is what it is. All right. So I put my finger through a little bit. And now we're going to cut it. All right. This is the last one. All right. I'm cutting it. All right, now that we cut it, what we want to do, I ain't that good doing this at all. See how I'm trying to like break through the side part there? Get on this side. Kind of sort of like break through the side part there. And what we want to do is we want to get this meat up to the top. All right, so we want to actually get the meat like that. See what I'm saying? And I'm definitely not good at this. Okay, this is the best that I can do. Okay, like that. All right, that's the first one. And then we're gonna go ahead and just do the same thing to each of them. So we're going to make sure that we got it right there. Get that meat. And then we're going to bring it down. I'm having a really hard time with this one. All right, there we go. Don't worry, you can just break it like that because it don't even really matter. For real. As long as we can have it sitting up on something. Okay? So, And we're going to have that one up there like that. That one doesn't look too hot. But we ain't going to worry about that. As long as we can get them all done and so forth. We're going to continue to do that. With this one, we're going to pull it under like that. Okay? And then we're going to bring it back up. Because again, we just want it sitting on there. Like that. So I don't think I'm going to be able to use this one. Because look at that. So I don't think I might be able to use that one, but I'm gonna try. So now we're gonna do the other two. Okay. That one's a lot better. We're gonna just move that underneath of there like that. And we're gonna do this one the same way. And we're gonna move it. And we're going to bring this on top, okay? And then we're going to sit that right there on it. Don't worry about that because we are actually going to cut that, okay? We're going to actually split these, okay? So let me go take care of this last one, and then we'll be ready to cook these bad boys. All right, guys, so what I did was I took the ½ a cup of mayo, the 1 egg yolk, the teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, okay? And I'm just gonna mix this together. Now, I wanna let you know that if you do not like spicy, you might wanna do a ½ a teaspoon of the cayenne pepper, okay? So we're just gonna mix this up. All right. So all we're gonna do is just mix that up nice like that. We're gonna put that to the side. All right, now we have our jumbo lump crab meat. So now we're gonna make the crab meat filling. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna break this up a little bit, not too much, but we're gonna break it up a little bit, okay? We're gonna break this up a little bit. All right. We're gonna break that up a little bit. Okay, we're breaking that up a little bit. And now we're gonna add our, hold on 1 second, let's break this up. I still see that there's some that have not been broken up. All right, so we broke that up. Now we're gonna add the Old Bay crab cake mix to our crab meat filling, okay? We're gonna add that, that's 1 pack. All right, we're just gonna make sure that we get it through, okay? Through the whole thing. All right. Now we're gonna add our scallion. Remember, we had a ½ a scallion, and we're gonna add that to the mix, okay? I love scallion. You don't have to add scallion, but this is a ½ a scallion that I chopped up. Okay. All right, we have that. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add the mayo that has all those good ingredients. Okay, we're gonna add that. Okay, we're gonna make sure and get all of that in there. Okay, we need all of this. Okay, this is the goodness, all right? Definitely the goodness. Okay, so we're gonna mix this up. Now you see I'm using a spoon. The reason why I'm using a spoon is because we want to keep lumps in our crab meat filler, okay? We want to keep some lumps in there. We don't want it to be too thin. You see that? See that lump? We want to keep something like that. We want to keep lumps in it. Okay? We're going to mix this up really good. All right? And then we are going to go ahead and we're going to put this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Okay? All right, guys, the lemon butter is done. All right? We sauteed for a minute or so our unsalted butter, the 1/4 stick of unsalted butter. We added that 1 clove of garlic, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. We are good to go. All right, guys, so I cut those lobsters. You know, I sliced them in the middle for the stuffing. But the first thing, I have the butter. This is the garlic butter, the garlic lemon butter. All right, I crushed that clove of garlic, added that 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and then that 1/4 stick of butter, okay? So now I'm just gonna brush it. I'm gonna brush it on, okay? And the reason why I'm brushing this on is because I'm gonna cook this for 5 minutes. See that garlic? I'm cooking this for 5 minutes before, I'm gonna cook it for 5 minutes before we stuff them, okay? So the oven is at 425. We're gonna cook these for 5 minutes, okay? Bake them for 5 minutes at 425. And then we'll take them out and we'll stuff them. All right, guys, so we had the crab meat stuffing. We had that in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, okay? Now it's time to stuff these crab tails, the lobster tails. Okay, we're gonna stuff the lobster tails, okay? And that should be good. And remember, we're not using no type of filler on this, okay? And I don't want to confuse you because I was saying the crab cake mix, because it is a crab cake mix, but we're using it as a crab meat filling, okay? But guess what? You could take this same mix and you can make crab cakes. Yeah, you take the same mix and you could just make crab cakes, okay? Look at this. And you notice I am packing these bad boys. Yep. We ain't trying to save anything. We are packing these to the limits. All right? That's what we're doing. And remember, this meat is already cooked. The crab meat is already cooked, but we just baking it a little bit because we gotta, you know, continue to cook the lobster tail, okay? So this is what it should look like. Now, we're not going to add any more garlic butter. And the reason why we're not going to add it, the garlic lemon butter, is because we're going to wait till it's done. And then we'll go ahead and we will add our garlic lemon butter. So we're going to put these back in the oven. At 425, we're going to cook it for another 13 to 15 minutes. Cooking with the pizzas. All right, guys, so those lobster tails stuffed with that crab meat have baked for the additional 15 minutes. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna add that butter. Okay, we're gonna add the butter and then we're gonna plate it. Look at that garlic. Look at that. Okay, we add that lemon butter. Look at that. Let's get some more of this garlic on there. Okay. Look at that. This is gonna be amazing. Look at that. And I managed to save this little one in the back here that you can't see. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Cooking with the pizzas. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's plate this baby up. Hey guys, look at that. The lobster tails have been plated. Look at that. Let's take a look. Let's take a closer look. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Goodness, goodness. Cooking with the pizzas. Don't forget to like and subscribe.